Assalamu alaikum. My name is Zohib. I'm a filmmaker from the UK.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ibrahim. I'm history observer and architect lover.
Okay. Can you tell us how did your friendship start?
So we met through a mutual friend. I have a friend in Saudi Arabia who told me about Ibrahim, about the interesting things that he was involved in. He had never met that friend. He knew him from Instagram. You can tell the rest.
Yeah, we also I met him during Islamic awareness when the Muslims were being oppressed in Europe. So we became a friend, and I didn't know that one of their friends was also my friend. So that was the first time we...
So we met through this mutual friend, and then I attended an event with Majlis here in Istanbul, and that's where I met Ibrahim in person. And ever since we met, we clicked and we started doing some projects together.
Why do you interested in filming the mosques?
Okay, so my interest in filming mosques is I'm a travel-based filmmaker, so I travel around the Muslim world, North Africa, the Middle East. I've been to Senegal and West Africa as well, and I'm really inspired by the beauty of the architecture and the art and everything in general to do with the construction of a mosque, the designs, and I think as a creative, it's an amazing thing to see because then it allows me to create art as well behind that. Specifically in Turkey, I think the way that Ottomans designed the mosques, everything has a lot of meaning to it, and I wanted to share that with the world.
What about you?
Yeah, it's really interesting for me because I'm looking for a purpose to feel inspired. And you know, we are taught in school about, you know, architecture, great scientists, but Muslims' names are not mentioned. And you know, Allah says in the Quran, travel throughout the land and see. And you know, architecture tell the story, historians lie, but architecture don't lie. So that's why I explore architecture to find the truth myself. So since then, I've been walking around architecture, reading books. Then I see that our people are really great people, because if they are not great, they'll not build something like this. So there are a lot of secrets in the mosque. Inshallah, you'll be amazed when you see them. Really? It starts from the door, they will proceed inside. Let me keep it secret till we get inside.
مشاهدينا، إبراهيم يقول أن هناك الكثير من الأسرار لا يعرفها الكثيرين عن جامع عمرانية سوف تبدأ من عند هذا الباب. تعالوا معنا لنكتشف هذه الأسرار سوياً.
So this is the first point. If you look at the design of it's like if you look carefully, it's eyes of the bird, the owl bird. And for them in Egypt, it means wisdom. Okay. And it shows how intelligent the architect was.
Is the first secret.
This is the first secret because we are in the first step.
Okay. So let's discover other secrets. مشاهدينا، قام المسلمون قبل 500 عام بعملية إعادة تدوير. كيف حدث هذا؟ هذا ما سيخبرنا به إبراهيم.
It's interesting. In the past, now we use electricity, but in the past, we use candles. And if you look at huge candles and the chandeliers around, they create a lot of smokes in the mosque. When it creates smoke, what happens? It makes the mosque uncomfortable or it darkens the wall. So there's a way the architect controls the ventilation of the mosque, and there's a room that vacuums the smoke out of the mosque. And when the smoke goes out, there's a place they collect the soot or the darkness of the smoke, and they process it into ink for writing, for the calligraphics. So when we talk about recycling now, we should think that our great-grandfathers have been thinking of it a long time ago.
Did you know about this?
No.
So now think about how many people come to mosques in Istanbul like Süleymaniyye and they don't know about these secrets. And this is the reason why we want to film these kind of projects and show people the little details to do with these mosques and think about how many mosques there are in Istanbul. And that's what we want to share with the world.
It's very important we show the Muslims and the rest of the world the advancements in Islamic sciences, architecture and technology. And it reduces our inferiority complex that our own forefathers are also advanced in these sciences. For example, in Europe, they mentioned to the children Da Vinci, and so it gives them inspiration. So if we also are inspired by our own people, we will not be talking about what we are talking today. So it's very, very important for us to know about our history and to know about our fathers that make the world possible. Without them, we will not have Da Vinci, we will not have all these people.
So tell me how the idea started.
So as you know, there's a lot of secrets in these mosques, and I came here to Istanbul to work on a lot of these kind of projects where I wanted to document and film the mosques through drone footage and then getting nice shots of the interiors as well. I was thinking of an idea of a way where I could tell more stories about the mosques, and then I met Ibrahim, and Ibrahim had a lot of, mashallah, a lot of information about the mosques and a lot of the history and the secrets, and then we came together to make an idea of sort of collaborating on that same thing where I can visually show the things in the mosque and Ibrahim can talk about it.
So tell me, how do you prepare for this video?
So for these videos, we get together and we discuss the idea, we discuss the locations of the places we want to film, we check the places out, we do maybe drone shots of the place, and then we discuss the idea, the specific thing about the mosque that we want to speak about, for example. So an example that I have is a video that we did in Yahya Effendi Jami. There we spoke about the graves and the different designs of the graves. And so we planned that out, and we went there and we filmed it, and we filmed a video of Ibrahim speaking about the graves. And then I edit it and then we post it online, and that's the process.
قال تعالى: وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا. هذا هو الدين الإسلامي الحنيف. إبراهيم من إفريقيا وزوهيب من المملكة المتحدة، فقد جمعهم الإسلام والتعريف بالحضارة الإسلامية والعثمانية، ولكن بطريقة جديدة. رقية شرك، الجزيرة، مباشر، اسطنبول.